Hello guys, and welcome back to another session of learning Unity with me. So I think where we last left off, we were finishing up the timer, and I guess I was having some issues with my spawner because I wanted to stop the spawner when the timer has ended, but for some odd reason it wasn't doing that. But for him it was working fine, so yeah, I need to go ahead and figure that out. So let's see, let me try grabbing something. So yeah, so it's going to be in our level controller. So I'm just, it's been a while. So in our level controller we have is timer finished, a boolean set to false, and when the timer is finished, this is timer finished equals true, and this is being called in the game timer script, right? Yeah, we called it here, and then we also created another boolean just to prevent unnecessary checkings, I guess. Like, we don't need to do this part if we have this set to true. So I wonder why it's not working. Let me see, maybe it could have been Unity's fault. But let me go check real quick. Yeah, things are spawning still. Oh no. Oh, actually it does work. I guess there's like a little delay in between. It's not very smooth. I wonder why it does that. So the issue I'm seeing right now is that we are currently like spawning still while the timer has reached 0. Like we were stuck in the act of spawning an attacker even though the timer already reached the end. I mean, I can just leave it like that because technically it did what it needed to do. Let me see, let's look at the console. It was kind of too late to see if we outputted the end level, but you know, it's fine. So yeah, I guess for now I'll just leave it like that. It doesn't look as smooth though, but what do you get? What can I really do? I have a feeling it has something to do with like threading, I guess. Like this is happening in one thread, but then we're also trying to change the value in another thread, and it does take a while for it to realize that this value has been changed. And I wonder if this still works though. Let me just check it real quick. Alright. Alright, I'll give it 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so it does work either ways. So I guess I was just being a little impatient. Alright. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Let me see how his looks like. Maybe it looks the same like ours too. So it might not be a big deal in the first place. So it's kind of like the same thing. Yeah, he also mentioned that there's a little delay. I wonder if there's a way to make it more consistent. I mean, I guess like from like all the games I've played are similar to these type of games. You know, they actually have like a set or a group. Like, you know, for example, like a tower defense game. I forgot what that game was. It was in Armor Games, I know, that's for sure. It was a tower defense game, and basically instead of having a timer and just like having attackers spawn as long as the timer is not over, it said it'll be in waves. Yeah, there you go, waves. I think waves is more standard as opposed to this, which is kind of random at times. And so I guess I don't really need to worry about it if I ever want to do a tower defense game or something like this. But this is based off Plants vs Zombies, and I don't really know the structure for that. I wonder if it's the same like this. But you know, I'm not even gonna worry about it. If it does end up being an issue, then I guess at that time I'll worry about it. Alright, so let's just go ahead and continue. Unfortunately, we don't have the Q&A anymore, so I can't check it out. Alright, so let's go ahead to the next one. A nicer win experience. Alright, we need to have an overlay of letting the user know that the game has been completed. I forgot about that. Alright, so what he did is instead of having an actual object to load new scenes, we're just gonna put the script into here. So I mean, you know, it's a lot easier, less objects on the hierarchy, the better, I think. So we're just gonna drag and drop that, and I think I can delete this. Oh yeah, let's first create these prefabs. So it's gonna be in here, I think. Level controller, base, buttons, canvas, yeah. He also changed the name because I think to have the overlay we're probably gonna need more than one canvas where the main canvas will be what we see here. And then we have another canvas that lays on top of it, which will display the wind overlay, I guess. Spawners. I guess. What's spawner versus spawners? Buttons, yeah. Because if we make more levels, we're gonna definitely reuse this. So, yeah. It's the same as this. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna call this main canvas, and then I think we're gonna create a new canvas for the wind overlay. Oh, I think I know what we're gonna do, since we could probably just, like, when we kind of created the logic to check when the level is finished, i.e. when the timer is finished and there's no more attackers on the field, then we could probably set the level complete canvas to active, and it'll display on the screen. And we initialize it though as false, so it's not going to be active. I think that's what we're going to do, but then he also had sounds, and you guys couldn't really hear it because I don't have it off, or I don't have it on. So we're probably going to add sounds somewhere. Alright, let's continue. I kind of forgot what the render mode of world space is, but I'm kind of assuming that, because I remember we had to make the canvas line up with our world space. I wonder if that meant to render the canvas based on our camera. Let me just review that real quick. Creating a world space UI. The UI system makes it easy to create UI that is positioned in the world. Wait, is this canvas? Yeah. Let's see. Make it easy to create the UI that is positioned in the world among other 2D or 3D objects in the scene. Start by creating UI elements such as an image if you don't already have one in your scene by using game object UI image. This will also create a canvas for you. Set the canvas to world space. Select your canvas and change the render mode to world space. Now your canvas is already positioned in the world and can be seen by all cameras if they are pointed at. But it is probably huge compared to other objects in your scene. We'll get back to that. I'm trying to figure out what that even meant. So I guess the UI system makes it easy to create UI that's positioned in the world. I guess that's what it is. That makes it easy to be positioned in the world, or I guess the game camera. So I kind of had the same idea that I was saying, that I was trying to fit the canvas into our game camera, but I I probably have to watch like the earlier videos to kind of understand that, or maybe I could just watch whatever I wrote, since I probably said some things that made it easier for me to understand, but since it's been a while I just kind of forgot. So yeah, alright. Alright, so what we're also going to add is we're also going to add in image just to overlay it underneath the text, and then add some no, it's kind of hard to describe. We're just going to call this the background. So we're just going to drag and drop it. And then just decrease the transparency a bit, kind of like that. Maybe have it a little black. Then we gotta make the text stand out a bit, so we're gonna change the color. How about yellow or light green, like that? We'll make this a little bit transparent, I guess. And then we're gonna center it like so. Do we have an order in layer? No, it's only in the level complete. Do we put this in the back? Oh, we put it in the back. No wonder. So yeah, so I mean that actually looks pretty good. Let's actually increase the text size to double. Oh, maybe that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit either. So 70. Make this 120. And then we're gonna do, yeah, I think that looks way better. That looks way better. So we're gonna try to make it fit like that, and then anchor it to the center again. Anchor it to the center. Let me just see how that looks. On maximize. Oh, dang it. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I just realized something. Man. I deleted spawners, didn't I? Dang it. Alright. I think we have the script still, right? Well, I think they had this. Oh, I guess it's not that bad then. Yeah, it's not that bad, too bad. Alright, so we're gonna have to delete these. Yeah, I feel kind of stupid now. Shells or people cannot be deleted or removed. You can open prefab. Alright. So what we're gonna do, I know you also have to replace them again, which is fine. We have a spawner, and then we create a prefab of this. I feel kind of stupid. Alright, so I think we put it here. Alright, we just gotta apply. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Spawner. spawner. Number 1. Number 2. Number 4. Number 5. This looping. So in respect to this, wait. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 1. 10, 1. 10, 2. 10, 3. 10, 4. And then we'll probably have to check it out. 10, 5, and then for the attackers, well, only have 2, so. Yeah, I think. I wonder why I can't make a prefab out of this. Yeah, I think I need to do this, unpack. Wait, I can just do this. Yeah, I don't think we need that. We don't need, I guess we don't need to make a prefab out of this. So what we can do is do this. Spawner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let me just make sure that works. Yeah, I guess it still works. And actually looks better. Alright. Luckily, it wasn't that bad. Alright, so we want to instantiate the level canvas, or instantiate the active status to false. And to do that, we need to go to level controller and update our level controller script to take in a game object, which will be that of the level complete canvas. And by doing that, we can set the active to whatever we want in our script, which is perfect. And I have a feeling I know what we're gonna do, so I'm gonna try to predict what he's gonna do and then compare. And so we have level controller, and yeah, we need a reference to the win text canvas. So we're gonna serialize field, and we're gonna do a game object win. He called it win label, and then we're gonna say win label set active to false. So that means that in the beginning this will be set to false. So we need to go to our level controller and then drag and drop this. We also need to create a prefab out of it, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, cool. So let's see. So what I'm looking for is when after I press play, this should be set to inactive, so it shouldn't appear on the screen. Cool. So then it should be pretty easy. It's the end level, so we're gonna set it here. We can delete that, it's fine. So we have win label dot set active equals true. And also by having the set at the start, because you know my original plan was to, like, why would we need to do that if we can just have the level text as like that, as inactive in the beginning, which I think you might be able to, but I think by having it here, so if we go to the next level, a new level controller script will deactivate our recent label that we just set active to. But you know, we could also have it that we can also make sure that if it loads a new level, it's also loading a new level complete canvas object, which will be instantiated as not false. So I guess either ways it could work, but I'd rather leave it to code as opposed to, I guess, the objects. I don't know, maybe it's just my preference, but let's go ahead and see if it works. So we're just gonna, so what we're looking for is when the timer ends and then they stop spawning and there's no more enemies on screen, then we're gonna have the overlay. Nice, actually looks pretty good. Alright. Alright, so actually we were given a challenge, so I guess I needed to figure it out myself anyways. But you know, he added more stuff to it. So instead of just having it like that, we're gonna also consider implementing loading the next scene and also implementing the sound. And to do this, we're gonna use a coroutine, and so that the sound can be played, and then have the level complete canvas show up for a bit, and then we move on to the next level. So I'm just gonna start with the first one, which is to create the start coroutine. So where would we do that? I think we do it here. We do the coroutine, we'd start the coroutine here. So he called the method handle win condition. Private void handle win condition. So we're going to do a start coroutine handle win condition. So the first part is play SFX, and then set when yield for tunable length time. Set when label to true. Wait for a bit. Then load next scene. So luckily, since we moved all the level loader stuff to the level controller, we can just get the component as opposed to finding the object. But alright, let's go play the SFX first. So I guess what we need to do is go to our level controller. Wait, what? We got an error? Oh yeah, we need to return. Well, we can just do it right now, I guess, since it's not really that difficult. So yield return new, wait 4 seconds. For now, we're gonna leave it as 5. I think there is a way to wait till the sound effects is done, but for now, as just a placeholder, we're just gonna leave 5 for now. Alright, so to add a sound effects, we first need to go here, add an audio component, so an audio source, and then we're gonna, I think I have some sounds here. If not, oh yeah, we do. Let me just listen to these. So yeah, let's go ahead and listen to it. Oh, this is not it. It's music. No, that's what we use for the splash screen. No. Yeah, we're just gonna use this one too. It's kind of loud. You guys can't hear it. Let me play it. I wish it was only the last part. The last part seemed like it fit. I don't know what's happening in the beginning. Yeah, like right here. But, you know, whatever. So we're going to drag that audio clip to here. And, yeah. I guess we need to play it. But I forgot how to do that. Dang it. Let me go check. Audio source Unity. So maybe we could look at some methods. Play audio source at clip. Oh no, we have to get the component audio source and then hit play. Oh yeah, I guess we can do that. So now the question is, am I going to use it in one section, or multiple. I think I'm gonna use it for one, so we don't really need to create a reference to it. So we can do like play SFX. So we need to get component audio source and then hit play. That should be capitalized. Alright, so we hit play, we wait for 5 seconds, and then we load the next scene. Do we need to consider the level loader at all other than this method? I mean this method? I don't think so, so we don't need to create a reference there either. So we can do level loader, and then we could do, let me look at the script. Load level or level loader? Oh my god. Which one did I put here? Level loader. Alright. So we have splash, we have load next scene, and then load game over. Alright, so yeah, that works. So we can call on load next scene. And bada boom, we got it. Let me see if it works. What? Why did it? Oh no, my bad. I think I'm not supposed to make it play first. There you go. So we had play on awake, that's why. It seems kind of quiet, so we'll probably need to play some music. There you go, I guess that's how it works. Yeah, seem kind of quiet. I need to have some music. Let me see if I can do that. So we have this music. Nah. I guess. Yeah, we could probably play this music. So in order to do that, we just have an audio source here. We could have mood music, have it play, but then we gotta make sure that once it's done, we stop it. So we will need a cache reference. So audio source, background music. And background music equals get component. Oh wait, how will it know which one to get? I think I'll get the first one. So probably have to leave this somewhere else. Yeah, unfortunately. We probably have to do something like this. Audio source. And then we're gonna have to create a script. Musk. So we're not going to do it like this. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Refs. Background music. Get component. And then we're gonna have a public method that says void stop background music. Dot stop public void dot start. Let me look at some methods for audio source. Play on awake is false. Wait, did I hide it? Play on awake. It's not a method, so we can just set this to false. Then we can have a reference to background musk. I spelled it wrong, but it's cool. Background music. Find object of type background musk. So then in the start we're gonna dot start background music, and then when we finish, we're going to do background music dot stop background music. There you go. I think that should work. Wait, what? Why did it work like that? Let me try that again. Just to make sure, because I wonder why it didn't work the first time. Oh wait, I keep forgetting. You know, that's weird. There is, because of that delay, it's kind of hard. That delay is definitely gonna, obviously the delay is an issue, because even if, right, it still managed to, wait, can you hear it? That was weird, it didn't even play. What? How come they stop spawning at one time and then they stop, or they stop spawning at one time but then not on the other? Yeah, I think because of that delay, it's a little difficult. I wonder if we can get the length for that. We have clip, pitch, time samples, volume, is playing, is virtual loop, mute, pitch, what's time, used to read the current playback time or seek a new playback time. Now I want to see the total time. Used to read current playback time or seek. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where does the stats say it? Right here. Playback. That's not what we want. You know, I think I'm just gonna leave it here for now, like this, because it does take. I think it works well. Then let's just leave it like that. So, what I'm confused is that they're still spawning, but then at one instance, you know, they could be spawning still, and then at one instance there's no attackers and the timer is finished, and then that's why, you know, we have the set win routine as active, or it becomes activated because there's that one instance where the number of attackers and the timer finished meet the conditions, but then soon after there'd be like there'd be attackers spawning still, and that kind of messes up the logic here because of that delay. I want to see if he experienced it. Maybe he didn't, and then I'll probably have to figure something out.
Okay, welcome back. How'd you go with that challenge? Well, I hope. Let's go and create ourselves the handle win condition. So where do we need to put that? Start attacker killed. Okay, in here, instead of doing debug, we're going to start our coroutine in here. So start coroutine, and we're going to call it handle win condition. Parentheses.
That's kind of weird because he used find object type instead of getting the component. Yeah. I guess he forgot. That's kind of weird still. Let me just see something, and then I'll end it here because I know it's already been an hour. Go here. So we have a method called stop spawning. isLooping equals false. I just want to see one more time. That's so janky. Level completed, but then there's like enemies still spawning. Anyways, I'll probably try to figure it out tomorrow, or I'm just gonna leave it as is and just continue, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.